Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to American Textbook Reading. We are on lesson 10, right? Now we're talking about needs in one's in this unit. You will discover what needs what in one are. So think about that need in one. What are they exactly in this picture? Can you read any idea of what we're talking about when we say need in when let's just look at this very quickly as a warm-up. First of all, we have a bottle of water here, and we have a good toy here, right? He's pretty good, isn't he? Big, uh, big eye, and he's just kind of funny looking here, little hippo, a hippo toy. So which one do you think that you need? Which one do you really need in your life? Do you need a toy? Absolutely. Need it properly, not your full life. Would be okay. So if you don't have this toy, but do you need water? Absolutely. We all need to drink water. Is something we need. A toy might be something we want. We want some people might want it. Other other people might other people might not want it. So when we talk about needs, talk about need and want, we're gonna be talk about this type of idea. We're also going to be talking about how people get those needs in one. Let's take a look first of all. Like I said before, I say I say before we look at the bottle of what I chose before. We say that we don't need whether you need water to live or need is things that you must have to live. Those are your needs by by way. Needs can be singular, a need, or they can be plural. What are your need? What are your need? It is a need on they are need. So some things they that we need every day. We need water. We we have to drink. If we don't drink, we die. Right. Food. We need to eat food. If we don't eat food, we can't survive. Survive. So we need this. We need a house. So really, there are many kinds of house, but really you need place to live. If we don't have 1 hour. 1 hour live are very very poor and not very nice. So we do need this type of things that we must have to live a good life to once again. We can use plural or singular if you want, or they are wants or things that you don't need. You Only things you don't need but wish to have, which of course means one one you eat, one you want, you wish you had. It right. He's spot playing with a toy helicopter. Helicopter. In the store, he probably said to mommy, "Please buy me this helicopter." He he doesn't need it, but he doesn't need it, but he wants so need and need and there and there different things need you must have them. What one of things you just with that you had. Okay, so when we talk about needs in one, you can also talk about this word scare scarcity scarcity. There is a scarcity of something. Scarcity means not enough of something. Like look at this picture image. Many people are coming to dinner. One, two, three, four, five, six people want to eat dinner. They only have one small one small tomato. That not enough. There they are scare. There are the- there there there's a scarcity of food. So scarcity is a noun, but we can also use it as an activity. Scare means they are not a noun as an activity. A scare amount of something. Okay, so scarcity means not a noun of something. Okay, and and of course, when we talk about needs and what we think about, when we think about how how to get those things, especially how do we get how do, how do we get those ones where we're talking about money. Money, right? Money is something that people use as means of exchange means to trade, right? I have some I have something. It I exchange it for another things. In this case case most often people use money as the means of exchange. Exchange is use money. I give money and I get something return. So I give money and I get something it return in return. Return is a means of exchange, and of course money is so important in today's world, right? Is how we get what we how we get what we need, what we not need in what we want. And there are two types of people, especially you can see in this picture. We see paper, money, and we see coins. Let's talk about that first. Paper money. The first that I say is paper money. We call paper money bills. So bills, how many $100 bills do you have? This is $100. You can see here 100. That is a lot of money. That's like cement. One right. That's a lot of money. $100. So if so if you're talking about the individual, no, no, by the by by the way, there are these are also called note bill or note if we talk about individual individual ones. We can say how many 100 bill. So the $100 bills. Do you have how many $100 bills do you have? I have three $100 bills. I don't I I don't wish I don't wish why I want but $100 bills. How many bills do you have? I have a $20 bill, a $50 bill, and a $100 bill. That means I have 100. I have 17,000 $1,700 bills. Dollar in three bill. Or three no notes. Usually we call them bills, but we can also call them not. And it is describing paper. Mean money, paper money. So of visual slide but paper money is light, is easy to carry, and of course when we're talking about a lot of money, is much easier to carry larger bills than a lot of small bills. So we can all say large bill on $100 bills is a large bill, or $1 bill is a small bill. Is is the same size, is the same size, it's just different amount of money. So large bills, small bills, same size as as paper, but different amounts of money. Those are bills. What about coins? What about coins? Right, of course you have coins. Of, of course you have coin. Uh, have coin too. Do you probably have coin in your pocket? In your pocket, right? Coin is Coin is money that is made of metal. So as you can see here, the, these are coin here, and sometimes they 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 are sometimes they are a little bit heavy, right? So this coin they look like the price brightest bar. I'm not sure if they are, but they are very thick, thick, and they would be quite heavy if you had a lot of coins in your hands. In your hand, that is a little bit heavy of visual slide. It's very hard. So carry around. a lot of corn. That's why big paper money is more convenient. But sometimes, but 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 sometimes you buy small things or not everything is exactly $1 or $2 or $10. Sometimes it's $8 or in in fif- in 57 cents, right? If 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 you have $8 and 57 $10 cent, right, you can you you can pay $8 in paper money, and you can pay 57 cents in corn. Okay. Uh, if okay, or you can pay $9 in paper money, and they will give you train in corns. It's also called it's also called train. Or for example, if I add a vending machine, I want to buy some Coca-Cola or some soda drink, but I need some corn. But I need some corn. It's also called chain. For example, if I am at a vending machine, I want to buy some Coca-Cola or some soda drink, but I need some corn. So I might ask my friend, "Do you have any train?" And he don't, and he or she will give me corn, so I can put it in the machine. Do you have any train? I'm talking about corn. Okay, now in America, there are different types of corn. We have different names for the different corn. In the different corn are different foods of water. Each word 25 25 cents, and this is a good picture of an American water. A corn doesn't worth 25 cents, and it's interesting because water if we just look at the course at the word water if we have one word thing, and we divide that thing into four equal part, it part is called a water or water is the same as 1 in 4. If you divide one thing into four parts, 1 in 4. So if this is $1, you divide $1 into four parts. 1 in 4, 1 into 4 of a dollar is 1 in 4. And that's why we say 25 cent is 1 in 4, because 25 wolf 25 times 4 equal what what you got is 100. So It's 100, so 25, sorry, but about that 25 is one one in four of a dollar. Okay, so that's why we call it. That's why we call is a water. Okay, so whole water. Okay, another coin in American currency currency is the penny by the way. Used in you just I just used an important word. Currency, currency. This is an important word to talk about money. Currency means money. It also means, for example, country type of money. So ca- so we can say American currency, Korean currency. The penny is the smallest coin American currency. This is the smallest you you can you can't get any smaller. A coin in American currency than the penny. By the way, currency also means bill. In coins is means both. So a penny is so a penny is the coin. That's coin. That's a word saying one saying that hardly anything you can hold buy anything for 1 penny. It's almost useless. You now you need now you need 10, 25 pennies to make $1. You need 100 pennies you make $1. So it's really a small amount of money. We talk about water water. We talk about penny. Let me take you two more. One is a nickel. A nickel let me make idea. Nickel and the other is a dime. A dime. A nickel. You will 5 cents. By the way, cent is re, re, represented by the symbol. Here here 5 cents. Pay here 5 cents. And our time is 10 cents. Okay, so these are another two types of coin. Very common. Penny, nickel, dime, water. Sometimes you can have $1 or or even $1 coin that possible. But these are the most common. Penny, nickel, wa- dime, water. Those are the most common coin in American currency. cu- currency. But remember, currency also means bills. $1 bills, $10 bill. Remember, currency also means bills. $1 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill is also currency. Okay, and Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.